Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Wednesday. Want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well as season. I got a word for you. Tap in. Happy Wednesday morning, guys. Got a quick word for you guys this morning. So God saved the best for last. God saved the best for last. God saved the best for last. Now, not last in the sense of your last, because really you're first, period, right? But God saved the best for last because God needs to get all of the generics out of the way, right? Everything that has been shining bright and has literally just been a phony all along, God is now removing these counterfeits. He's removing things out of the way for the other side can now understand that the generics are being exposed. So God set you aside, right? For different reasons, of course. He needed to work on you. He needed to give you more insight. He needed to build your character and your integrity. He needed to really work on you. Truth. But also on the other side, he needed people, things, and places to get an experience from generics and counterfeits so they can come to that revelation themselves before God opens the door for you. So now when you come in, individuals can receive you properly. And it's going to be that feeling of, where have you been all of my life? So God have saved the best for last. So congrats to you for your patience. Congrats to you for going through and allowing God to prune you, prune people out of your lives, prune habits out of your lives, prune mindsets out of your lives, things like that. It was all worth it. Lastly, in saying that, because many of you guys have been waiting for so many open doors for the promises of God, again, the enemy is so strategic. And what you're going to realize now is he is literally hitting you with distractions from left to right. But now these distractions are being shifted all around. So it's almost like, say, for example, you master and recognize one distraction. You're like, okay, this is clearly a distraction. And you discipline yourself enough where the enemy just get behind me, be Satan, period, right? He leaves you alone because he knows that he can't tempt you here any longer. He's going to hit you with something else. It's almost like a merry-go-round. He will not stop. And so now what that's looking like too, he's starting to send many of your exes back. This is why you're now getting those text messages about, how are you doing? And I miss you and all this nonsense, right? These messages are starting to come back in. And now when you get yourself so disciplined that you're not responding and you're not even taking bait, now the enemy is sending these same type of what's the word I'm trying to, I don't know, flashbacks or whatever, through your dreams, through different type of intrusive downloads. You got to rebuke that stuff on sight. He is literally trying to get you to go backwards to something, someplace, someone, something. He is now literally dropping things with intrusive thoughts through dreams, through visions. And if you're not careful, you will find yourself starting to kind of just be very careful with that. It's a trap. It's a trap. You got to guard your eyes. You got to be so tunnel vision that even when you catch yourself, right, thinking back on, well, you know what? We really did have some great times. I rebuke you on sight, point blank, period. I'm moving forward, period, right? So you got to be so guarded, guys. You came this far. Ain't no way in the world you came this far just to go backwards. So be very, very careful about what you're thinking about. Block the number, block the email, block the social media, block every single thing, because the enemy is going to try everything in his power to get you to go somewhere that God pulled you from that clearly was not the path any longer for you. You are headed to due season. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.